Hey guys, Scarlet Darkwood here. I did a video during February for Black History Month, and in that video I made a promise that I would review a couple of Black authors. Black indie authors, I want to clarify that. And I want to share some of the book reviews that I created for you. I read 2 books by some Black indie authors. And these kind of fall in the BDSM, adventure, erotica genre. I write erotica. I also have a book, Death by Design, that's also maybe not so erotic, but it has that hardcore crime element. And one of the books I reviewed has exactly that as well. So I'm just going to dive in and I'm going to start reviewing the books. And I hope you will check out these authors and read their stories because they're good. They hold your attention, and I enjoyed them. I'm going to start out with Passion and Venom by S. Williams. She's a Black indie author. And she also goes by Shonora Williams. I'm looking at my notes here so I don't forget. But Passion and Venom is a trilogy. It's truly written in cliffhanger style. You will not read one book and have it as a standalone. You will need to read it from beginning to end. So though I'm not fond of that necessarily myself, because I don't do trilogies except the one I'm writing with P. Matter, An Hour of the Witch Spinners, or Spinner's book, I usually write either part of collections so books can be standalone, or I just write standalone novels because that's what I like. But a lot of people like trilogies. They like series. They like that world an author creates. And S. Williams created a mafia world where the main character has a horrible tragedy on her wedding day. She gets kidnapped and she is left dealing with a series of horrifying events, only to learn something very unusual about her captor, and that she has feelings for that captor that she can't quite explain. I don't want to say a Stockholm syndrome, but I don't know, maybe it is. But the book held my attention. It was believable, it was realistic, it is action-packed, and she has a mix of BDSM, action, thriller, adventure, and hard-boiled crime elements. She doesn't hold back. She does a good job of basic description, character development, and I enjoyed it. It held my interest, and I will probably finish the rest of the trilogy. The only thing I found a little annoying about the writing style was her use of "and then." The character did this, and then. So-and-so did such and such, did such and such, and then. As a reader, I don't like reading that. Have I done that myself? I did some in my earlier works when I wrote Mistress of the House, part of the House Tales collection. When I was revising that book or re-editing it because it was with a publisher, I eliminated about 4 pages of and thens and just stuff that needed to go. So that would be my only gripe with this author's style, is the and then. So writers, if you're seeing this, please just drop and then. If I see and then again, I'm gonna want to chop some fingers off. But anyway, that's my only grievance with it. But if you're wanting something that will hold your attention, and you like some spicy sex, and you like a little bit of hard-boiled crime and edge to it, I would check out this series. It's good. I approve. My next one is truly erotica. It's a story for just a good time when you're in the mood for just a really short read and just erotic fun. And it is by author Madam Lexi Black. And she has a whole series of books, the Make Her Cream series. And there's several of them, so I thought, well, I'll just start with the first one and go from there. It was perfect. It was the perfect erotica story that I would be looking for when I'm wanting to read something like that, when I'm in the mood. It was a perfect balance of cute little story, good spicy sex, and it's, sex drives the story. It's very clear the white character, who is male, is out to get laid and wants to lay a beautiful Black woman. So you have an interracial story. Of course, they have all the classic features in erotica, handsome, attractive, buffed male, pretty, sexy, slinky female. So you're going to find that in erotica stories. You're not going to find ugly people, usually. Of course, that would make an interesting story if you did one about looks or lack of it or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. But it has those elements, you know, handsome characters. You have a white male who works in an office. He sees a black female intern for the summer that he is really attracted to, and he's wanted to see what it's like to be with a black woman physically. And the story goes into how he finds a way to lure her in to sleep with him. And one thing about erotica stories, if you don't want them rapey or if you're not writing dubcon, you write it in such a way that both characters want the experience. You might throw a little hesitation, but it's clear both want it. And Lexi Blake did a great job of putting all that together. Cute little story, cute little lead up, build up, bang, no pun intended, you get the sex. So I enjoyed the work. Would I read more of these series? Yes, I would. If you're looking for that, and you don't want a really big, hard problem to solve. Sometimes people or readers complain, oh, there's no problem to solve. Well, sometimes I don't want a problem to solve. Sometimes when it comes to erotica, it's like porn. You know, you just want to read it for what it is. And the only hard problem is the character getting laid. That's what they want. And Madam Lexi Blake did a great job with these series. Or with the first book anyway. I imagine the rest of the series are probably, you know, obviously different characters, different setups, different situations. So if you're looking for fun reads, I would definitely check out this author. The writing style is simple, straightforward. I didn't find anything annoying about it. It was perfect. Definitely a sheer time of enjoyment reading this. And I hope this introduces you to two black indie authors. And if you have any comments you would like to leave, please leave it. If you would like to enjoy these books, please click my affiliate link to Club Magic and you can enjoy some wonderful teas with some wonderful, seductive, and interesting stories. Happy writing and happy reading.